Hello, hello.
No,
Have you got an invite from Facebook? Do let us know. You
I
should
can't
have,
find one. Will it pop up on my screen? It hasn't yet.
yeah, it should do.
Check.
Should get a little invite type thing going on there. But meanwhile, hello and welcome back to Rarars Adventures. I know that I put Mandy Duffin. It's now.
Click on it.
Yep.
Oh, it seems like, I don't know what's happening now.
Okay, let's just see what happens with that. So,
Yes.
I know that we were meant to come live at 4, but we are extremely hot. And it's only going to get hotter. So we decided come on early and go from here. Mum lives in a static caravan and she's really hot, aren't you?
I'm absolutely boiling. I've got curtains drawn. I tried sitting outside and it's just as hot out there. So dog's got the best idea. He's just laying on the cold concrete. Don't know whether I'm on Facebook or not. Sorry.
You've just joined Restream again. You need to cancel that one. We've got a lot of interference. Sorry about this, guys.
Hi.
So, what I was trying to do is get Mum on Facebook.
Am I all right now?
Well. Yeah. But I'm just going to try and find Mum again. Bear with me.
Can you not see me? I'm up there twice on my screen.
Yeah, we can see you on YouTube. We can't see you on Facebook.
Oh, well. That's all right. They'll hear me, won't they?
Yeah.
Will they? I don't know.
Anyway, let's just get on with the live, shall we? So, Mum is on YouTube, but she isn't on Facebook. That's fine. So, yeah, we've come on early because of the heat. It's too much, and it's only going to get hotter. Before we carry on, if you've only just joined us, hello and welcome. Please subscribe and hit notification bell, and give us a thumbs up and a share. Leave a comment down below. It'd be lovely to hear from you. So how have you all been in this heat? How are you managing? We'd love to hear any feedback. We're doing a bit of a talk about it today, aren't we, Mum?
Yes, we are. Well, basically, what they've been telling us on the news, we're just going to go over it again. What would you like me to do that?
Yeah, and then we'll talk about everything else after.
Yes, okay. Well, as I expect, you've all been seeing on the news. Each year, we lose about 2,000 people in the UK alone. This year,
really,
probably going to be worse. Yeah, that's previous years, but this year it'll probably be more because we're losing quite a few jumping into the rivers. Young children mainly, 13-year-old boy yesterday. So anyway, if you're getting too hot, obviously, if you're outside, wear a hat. If you can, stay in the shade and everything else. But if you get heat exhaustion, if you get some symptoms such as feeling faint or dizzy, really sweating, and you feel all clammy and horrible, feel sick or are sick, you've got a really fast but weak pulse, and muscle cramps, then you've probably got heat exhaustion, in which case you need to get to a cooler place, air-conditioned place if possible, if you've got a fan. If you're very lucky you've got aircon, but if you've got aircon, I don't suppose
I haven't even got a fan, never mind aircon. I need to get a fan, but by the time I get a fan, it'll be game over.
It won't, because they're predicting more heat waves this year alone, so it won't. We've got a stick fan and they are good. Yeah. Obviously, drink plenty of water if you're fully conscious, and take a cool shower. Obviously, only if you're fully conscious, because that would be weird. Blow it out, Tara, blow it out.
Why do you always make me laugh when I'm trying to have a drink?
Even from a distance. Or if you're semi-conscious, cold compresses under the arms, behind the neck, on the head, anywhere really. Just
All the places that you normally sweat.
the other thing that I find really good is if you put your wrists underneath cold tap for a few minutes, because that cools your blood circulating around your body.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can get on top of it. But if you can't, and it moves on, and you end up with a throbbing headache,
yeah,
you're not sweating at all, your body temperature is above 103, and you're red hot and got dry skin, you feel sick or are being sick, you've got a rapid, strong pulse, and you could even lose consciousness, then you need to dial 999 because it's gone too far. But hopefully most people can knock it on the head before it gets that far, but don't mess about, just call 999 and they'll either talk you through it or send somebody out. Or if you can phone a neighbour, and you know, if they can come round if they're not already passed out. It's so hot though, isn't it? Look, I'm sweating just sitting there.
Yeah.
Awful.
So what about pet advice? So, because obviously you and I have pets, and
yes,
they get hot.
Yes, definitely don't go out in your car. If you do go out in your car, do not leave your pet in the car, even if it's just for what you think will be a minute, because in that minute you could come back to a completely collapsed dog who might die or who might already be dead. So we don't want none of that, do we? It's awful. Even if you've got the windows open for them and all the rest of it, it's just like you go and stand in the greenhouse with the door open. That's what the car's like. It's really hot. And obviously they can't take their coats off. It's difficult for them.
No.
So obviously you don't do that. You can get those cool mats and cool jackets. We did have them when we had Shadow. We had cool jackets for both of them. And he wore his, he didn't mind, he didn't care about anything. Merlin hated his, wouldn't wear it. We have still got the cool mat, which Dad thought he'd got rid of, but he didn't. And so I got it out, and all that is, me and your dad nearly went arse over it, falling over on it. So it's gone back in the cupboard.
Tigger uses hers. She's quite good.
And because my place is so small, it's like having another rug on top of the rug, so it's just deathly.
Too much.
Much. It was quite funny, really. Like they're silly clowns on banana skins or something. So if your pet's struggling to breathe, no, sorry, that's another bit. Don't walk your dog. Merlin's going around the site 2 or 3 times a day. Once about 5 o'clock in the morning, and then once about 8:30 in the evening. And then if the ground's not ridiculously hot, I'll trot him just around 2 minutes, just for a wee. And that's only because he won't go in the garden. But other than that, I won't bother, because he's the same as we are, as most pets are, and I say nutty. They're too hot. They just want to sit, really. They don't want to be doing anything. So you could stick a couple of ice cubes in their water just to make that a bit colder, but they do say not to give them an ice cube, really, unless they've already had some.
I put some ice cubes in the Tigger's water bowl, and she noticed, and she went along and she went, I went, nom, 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 and she slid it around the floor, and then she ate it. I was like,
yes, sliding around the floor, she's probably gotten used to it on her tongue.
And then I gave her a lukewarm shower as well.
Yes, yeah.
Really helped. She really enjoyed it. She didn't even fight me. She actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, Merlin won't even go in the bathroom without a fight, so it would be stressful for him. I might give him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically just, take them out after 8 in the evening if you can. I mean, if they're a little dog, quite frankly, most little dogs are pooped anyway. But a Merlin he's flat out all day long. He doesn't liven up till about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Plenty of fresh water down. Yes, give them a shower or a bath. Paddling pool in the garden's another good idea.
Yeah, if they'll go in it.
If they'll go in it, but Merlin just thinks it's a giant water bowl, but some dogs go in it. Or you could, if you could, just put the front feet in it. Just cools them down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put him in and just drinks out of it like it's a bowl. Oh, you could put a wet towel around them, you know, not freezing cold, but
lukewarm again.
yeah. To be honest, by the time it's gone through their skin, they've got a big coat like Merlin's. It's warm anyway.
Yeah.
But that might help. But Merlin won't even oblige with that. He just likes to lay on the concrete in the shade. So
Yeah.
I've got the fan going. I turned the fan on last night in my bedroom, and thought he'd like that. He left the bedroom and left me with the fan. So I thought, oh, this, I'll turn it off because I couldn't get to sleep for the noise of the fan.
I really struggled to sleep.
It's awful.
And I don't know about other people, but like my ankles go, Mum's seen and they go humongous.
Like your nan and your auntie.
Yeah, and obviously taking water tablets with a really weak bladder, it's really hard. Because not only do you just keep going toilet, but it's causing pain now, and it's like, ugh. So now I'm like got more pain and it's just frustrating. But this heat is crazy at this time.
It is so hot. And apparently, I've just been watching the news, and they've now, because I can't remember who took them to court, but the environmental people took the government to court with regards to their, turning the country around for climate change, and they've actually won. So now the government have got to do something a bit more urgent in light of this heat wave. It's speed them up again. So they've got to show that they have got a strategy to sort things out, because at the moment they've sort of gone backwards on what they've said they're going to do.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something, aren't they?
Yeah. So that is about our information about heat. Obviously, we are not medically trained in no way. This is just information that we talk about.
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously, normally we do scooter buddies on a Tuesday, but because of the heat, health and safety came in first, and we had to cancel it. But it will be continuing next week, and if it's something that you are interested in, please pop along to the website and book yourselves in, or you can contact me by telephone or text message. It was just a safety thing. We didn't want to risk people passing out, or if they've had a stroke or anything. It's not worth risking your health for. Stay indoors, keep safe. So yeah, I did just want to share that. Also, I want to share, on Thursdays we normally do a release. That will be moved to Friday. So instead of Thursday, it'll be on Friday. I'm not sure what time yet, but we will be posting it on Facebook and on Twitter. And it'll be about, Mum, what's it called? Can you remember the name of it?
It's about, it's some cyst things, isn't it, that grow under the skin, but it's got a really name.
Yeah. Well, we will remind you of that name on Friday. And I'm doing it with Hayley, because she actually suffers from it. So it'll be a good thing to share. And also, Mum won't be here because it's Fridays.
Normally, it's Fridays. I don't do Fridays, and Thursdays I've got a hospital anyway for breast screening.
Yeah. So we are just doing it on Friday. It will be earlier than 7 because Hayley will have to go home, obviously. So yeah, just give you a head start, heads up, whatever, so you know what's going on. But yeah, I will be posting that on Twitter and on Facebook when we can confirm a time that we'll be doing this. Anything else to report? Have we got anything else to report?
We had a nice time down the beach, didn't we, on Sunday?
Yeah, we had a good time down the beach on Sunday, didn't we, Mum?
I've got the bruises to prove it. Let's see.
She went on the paddleboard, and then she thought that she saw a lady in a kayak, was it? A canoe kayak?
I'm going to get a kayak.
Yeah, it'd be easier for her because obviously she's had her knees done.
Well, it's my knees and my back, so I can't sit.
Yeah.
With my legs straight out. It hurts my knees and it irritates my back. So a kayak, you've got a little,
should be a bit easier.
Put them in so they're not straight, so it'll make it more comfortable. So But your dad's getting a paddle board, so we can swap about if we want to.
Yeah, which would be cool.
Yeah. Such
It's
good
nice.
fun.
Just
Wish I'd
because
done it
you've got
years ago.
disability doesn't mean that you can't do things. I mean, for years, I've always thought, you know, I suffer with chronic pain spasms. I can't do nothing. I've got weak bladder, weak bowels. I can't do nothing. But actually, this is really relaxing, and it is a hobby that I can do. No, I can't do it every day. No way. I could do it maybe twice a week, separating it end to end. But it's safety as well. You know, we've got life jacket on. We know that when we have a spasm, Hayley hooks up to my board. I can massage my spasm out, and then we sit there for about 10-15 minutes before we carry on. So don't let your illness sort of stop you from doing stuff. It's quite
And
nice.
it's so much fun. It makes you feel better. I know when I come home, I have to take painkillers, and I'm hurting everywhere,
Yeah,
especially
me too.
But it's worth it because it's just a little break, isn't it? And it's especially in this weather, it just cools you down, and you feel like you're doing something. Because they tell you to keep fit and everything, which is really hard. If you find something you actually like doing, it's not so bad.
And because it's in water, I can put my legs down, which really helps with my ankles.
Definitely.
But as soon as I get out of water, I mean, in water you're weightless, out of water you're not. So just whilst you're in that water for that small period of time, you don't feel as much pain as normal, which is really nice.
It's a bit like sort of hydro, isn't it? Really? And
it's
so warm, wasn't it? Like getting into
the water was 17 degrees or something, wasn't it? It was lovely.
It was 20. It was 20 on Sunday.
Yeah. Really warm. It's nice. Really nice. Also, if you haven't checked out my shop yet and you'd like to help support Rarars Adventures, do go check it out. There's little things, there's bigger things. Doesn't have to cost bomb. Could be a £5. But anything you can help buy or support will really help support Rarars Adventures. So I just wanted to chuck that in there as well. Right, I think that is about it. Do you, Mother? Next Tuesday there won't be a live because I'm going to a wedding and Mum and Hayley are doing Sleep Buddies. So it won't be a live next week.
Otherwise that won't be happening, will it?
No, but it's not meant to be that hot, so it should be absolutely fine. But there won't be a live, so just let you all know. So the next live won't be until a week after. Cool.
Tell them all about the wedding then, can't you?
I can, yeah. So don't forget, if you've only just joined, hello and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up and a share and a comment. It all helps with the channel. We're now going to go and cool off because we are so hot, which is why we did it early.
It is so hot.
So keep safe. Say again.
Yeah. Have a lovely week, everyone.
Have a lovely week. Keep safe, keep hydrated, and stay in if you can. I think.
In shade. Just stay shady. Not go out, put out.
And if you do go out, slap loads of sun cream on because it's hot. All right, thank you for watching. Love you all, loads. Bye.
Bye.